Hi everyone, it's Kim. Happy Thursday. Basically, I just wanted to come into the group today as a follow-up to the Feel Good challenge that we did. I hope you were watching the videos and you kind of using the worksheets, etc. and you kind of started to see how things could change for you, and to see even if you only, even if you kind of, I know what it's like. You sort of get all these worksheets to do and it comes to doing it and you just think, oh, I'll do that later. Even if you just get a sense that things can be different, that it's just your way of looking at things, it's your mindset that is the problem. It's not how you are, it's not what you look like, it's not how you feel about yourself. Well, it is how you feel about yourself, but it's that can be changed. Because the thing is that happiness, it doesn't come from anything external to you. It doesn't come from a new car or a new house or buying a new pair of heels or a new handbag or, getting your makeup done and things like that. I mean, they can help initially, and make you feel a bit brighter and a bit more positive, but it's about really changing how you think and feel about yourself. It's not about changing what you do. It's about changing your opinion of yourself. And that's what, that's what needs to happen. And that's what can be worked on. And ultimately, that's what I help people with. And I hope that sort of by doing, going through this kind of like Feel Good Enough challenge this week, you can see the kind of, what I do. I don't get you to do anything different. I just get you to try and think of things differently. And I use the tap in the EFT in order to help you do that. So I hope that's kind of made things clear, and I hope that made sense for you and you got some benefit out of it. Because, yeah, as I say, it's all very well to say about, I'll feel happier once this happens, and I'll feel happier, when you get to your goal weight, or if you just stay, rigid at this weight that you are, if you maintain what it is and you don't kind of like creep anything above, then I'll be happy then I'll be happy. But it doesn't work like that, does it? Because the pressure that you put on yourself, because it's like a goal that keeps changing. It might be that everything is okay, if you stay where you are, or then it might become a little bit less, and, in terms of weight, etc. I know, because that was what it was like for me. And although it might have given me a brief moment of happiness if I got on the scales and found out that I weighed a little bit less, then I would start still punishing myself. Yes, but I can't go back now. And so it was I never gave myself a break, always gave myself a hard time, always constantly punished myself, and the voices in my head were overwhelming with this, Of course, you know what it's all like. And I just want to say to you that an eating disorder does not make you happy, and it will never make you happy. So if you are, as I know, it's hard to get out of, because we think that it's keeping us safe and in control, but it's really not. It's really not. It's like it's in control of us. We are being told to do certain things, that there's a part of us that knows that is not right. There's conflicting voices going on in our heads, like an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other, and we have no idea what to believe. We're so confused, and so we just keep doing the things that we know that we've kind of like, use as our kind of coping mechanism, because that's kind of like feels the safest. So yeah, I know, and I know how difficult it is. So basically, my blog got published in Thrive Global again, sort of like a sidearm to Huffington Post. And basically I posted about number one tip for recovery from anorexia. And my number one tip is decide that you want things to change. Now, I may have said this before in the past, but it's true. You need to kind of like look at where you are now. Know that what's happening in your life, the things that you're doing, the behaviours that you're using in order to try and feel safe and in control, they just aren't making you happy. It's like you have these chains around you, and you are like prisoner to this eating disorder, and okay, it might feel scary, to think of taking these chains off and kind of walking free, because I don't know what I'm going to be like, and I might lose this, and lose my kind of like identity. I might lose my feeling of being special. I'm scared of kind of putting on weight. These are all, again, it's all the way you see things. Your mind at the moment, your opinion is so distorted, and I know what that's like, but you can get out. You can get out and you can feel better about yourself, and you're not, you feel special, you feel good enough, you feel exactly as you are, and you don't need, any other identity but your own. And you actually are grateful for that identity, and you actually feel good about that identity. But it's you as yourself, exactly as you are. So I just wanted to make that clear. I hope that's okay. Because where are you right now? You might be absolutely bombarded with thoughts around food. You might be, going through a pattern of restriction and then binging. You might be isolating yourself because that feels more safe. Because kind of like social occasions involve chatting with people, and there's nothing going on in your head apart from stuff relating to your eating disorder. Or it might be that it involves food, so you think, no, I'm not going to go, I'm going to stay away. And it can be a lonely place. And the thing is that your eating disorder is very good at isolating you, because then it's easier to manipulate and control you. So you're falling right into their hands, but I know how easy that is too. And you have like this long list of kind of like rules and rituals and stuff that you're doing in order to feel safe and in control. And I totally get that, because I did too. But it is possible to kind of get out of that place. It is possible to feel good enough about yourself. It is possible to feel so differently about yourself that you feel better than you ever have done. And the tip is to make the decision today that you want things to change. Look at where you are now and know that it's not making you're happy, and make the decision that you want things to change. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about kind of, like all the work that you've got to do and the whole process that needs to kind of like go with that in order to feel, better about yourself, in order to get through this, to let go of your eating disorder. Don't think about that, because it can feel overwhelming. As I say, I'm all about baby steps. So it's just one step at a time. And the first step is to make the decision that you want things to change. And then give me a call, and we can talk about your next steps. We can kind of like, we can go through your options. And it doesn't even have to be about, working with me, but I can help you maybe kind of like talk through your options of what your possibilities are. But know that if you do the same things today as you did yesterday, as you did the day before, then nothing will change. And I look back now, and although I know that it was, it's hard to get out of and it's scary, and I get all of that. But if you carry on doing the same things, nothing will change, and it's such a waste of your energy and your time. And I look back and I think, my gosh, what a waste. But it's what I needed to do at the time. I was just doing my best. I was just genuinely doing what I needed to do in order to cope in my life. I'm not beating myself up about it, it's just what I needed to do. And that's okay. But the quicker that you can get out of that place that you are right now, the easier it will be, and the less time that you will spend on beating yourself up, because that's what it is at the end of the day, isn't it? You're beating yourself up all the time, thinking negatively, being really harsh, and we are the harshest critic of ourselves that we ever have. So, just think about it. If you make the decision that you want things to change, and then you want to look at what your next steps are, just give me a call. Post a message in this group, private message me, email me at kim@kissgoodbye-to-Anna. Whatever feels best for you, and then we can arrange a call, and, we can go through it. Half an hour of your life, that's it. But, it could be a life-changing half an hour. So, what have you got to lose? I know it can seem scary, but I'm not that scary. And, and I really do know what it's like. So I'm not about to push you into anything that you're not comfortable with, because it doesn't help me and it doesn't help you. So it's not what I'm about. So, if you want things to change, just give me a call. Get in touch, message me, whatever. And we can talk through your options. As I said, I'm kind of working with lots and lots of clients who all, I'm so proud of them for the transformations that they're achieving, and in 12 short weeks, they, really transform their life. When I first start working with them, and they're in such a crappy place. And then, at the end of it, everything's all changed for them. I'm not saying that they completely recovered in that time, because that would be, truly incredible. But, if I said that they were feeling consumed by their eating disorder on, say, 100%, consumed by their eating disorder, and by the time we'd sort of finish working, it might be 10%. Then to me, in 12 weeks, that's pretty darn good. And, I know people who have spent so long in therapy, talking therapy, that haven't, made any of that progress. So, the results speak for itself. If you're prepared to put your time and your energy into this, there's no reason why it can't work for you too. So, give me a call. Now, was that all I wanted to say? Let me have a think, because let me just look at my notes, because there were, that's it, really. That's it in a nutshell. Make the decision that you want things to change. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't think too far ahead so it overwhelms you. It's about baby steps. Make the decision, first step, and then give me a call. And we can discuss your options. Okay. Have a great rest of your day. I'm actually going out now. It's my friend's, one of my best friend's birthdays today. So we're off out to celebrate, and I'm really excited for it, and I got some lovely gifts and things. So so I'm going to be having a lovely afternoon, and I hope you do too. Okay, you take care now. Have a great Thursday. Lots of love. Speak to you soon. Bye.